Well, I'm back here again. Don't know where Aaron's run off to. Well, that should be no problem. Okay. So, how am I gonna do this? Okay. Bazinga. I don't know how to do this. Where do we finish off? Hey, look, is it? Finally. Took you so long.
I was in the hospital for 3 days. Even though this is like just an hour after this, but...
An hour? I thought you said 3 days. So where were we?
After sleeping with the girl?
No shit, Sherlock. I'm asking where were we after this? Like, did we start here or did we start in the next panel?
We start here. Wait, no.
Yeah, next panel.
Yeah. We need to click on it first.
God fucking dang it. I guess one of us has to do it. I watched Machiko close her eyes, hiding her face in her hands as if to reassure me that she wouldn't peek. Taking my chances, I climbed out from under the blanket and made my way towards the wooden screen.
What's it matter? They undressed you, so they already saw it, didn't they? Well,
good point. They did undress you.
Wait.
They undressed him.
It's like, you just said you. Like,
yeah.
It's like they undressed.
Get in the moment. Once I reached it, I quickly
just
began
let me jump through the
changing.
screen. Then I'll be done.
If you could be so kind as to do me a favor, Takakun, my robe should be upon the dresser behind you. Could you pass them to me, please? It would speed matters up greatly. Sure. Give me a second. After looking around for a moment, I found the robes, neatly folded up on the dresser, my heart skipping a beat as I took a hold of them before turning towards the screen to hand them over. Say, Machiko-san, how come you two walked around stealing people's underwear? I mean, you don't look like bad people to me. Well, it is complicated. Mako was researching a spell she had wanted to perform, one that would allow us easier access to certain things we need, and one of those ingredients was a maiden's silk. The only silk I could think of was, well, you already know that answer.
Do you know what? Yeah. I was about to say, do you know what it means? But then he explained it.
I haven't read it. I need to get closer to it to read.
Takahiro stole my spotlight.
By maiden's silk, you mean... I guess I understand why you would think that, but isn't maiden's silk another term for a wedding sash? It is in my world, at least. As I said this, the girl appeared from the other side of the screen.
Look at her face. It's like really? Yeah, well,
I never realized.
Hey, I actually getting time to talk. What's that, Oni-sama? I'll be back. I'll probably get murdered by my sister.
A maiden's silk. It is a wedding sash. All our work was for naught. Well, considering I can't continue this without him, it looks like I will have a little talk. I don't know why. So until he gets back, if you want to ever start a conversation, just ignore what's going on out there. Start a couple conversations. Let's see how your days are going. Never mind. Regardless, let's hear how your days are in the comments below.
What have you been saying?
I'm just asking for conversation because I got nothing else to say. I already did my part.
She was crying on trying to watch me like a little demon. I told you she was.
Nah. She's just a turtle. A very, very fast turtle.
Just feed her to a necker. They weren't good.
They like the heads. Yours.
Should we explain why we said that? Like I said that?
I got a picture on my phone of a Neko who put a turtle's head in its mouth. Neko dies.
Oh well.
Oh well.
At least a wedding sash will be easier to get. Why did I just add this to the conversation?
Yes.
And now Brooke's calling for you.
Well, at least you can voice my parts because you.
Wait, you voiced my part?
Nope, never did.
Yeah, okay.
Now how am I gonna get out? I'm coming.
Oh well. At least a wedding sash will be easy to get.
Once you're done, just
Wow. Hi. I'm just here by myself now too. Hopefully Jeremy doesn't get murdered by my demon sister. You tried to murder me! I'm just joking, she's not trying to. I'm just having fun. Anyway. Is she come back? I'm just waiting for the next sentence to actually say. Okay? Depending how loud it is, you need to turn up your volume to actually hear us. But I can hear me. So, well. Anyway. Yeah. Why these videos upload to Anime Bros channel? Wow. Glad I got Wow. And yeah, so why these uploads on this channel? I'm gonna record videos for my other channel because I need to do something for that channel at least. So planning on doing shadow mode for a while. Just as to get funny moments. They just don't make it easy. Then titles to videos. How do you find ones that fit? Yeah. I already think I already have a screenshot of last video. If you know what I mean. I don't know what Jeremy will say. Be quiet about it. Don't let him know until he actually sees the video. I can't deal with this music. Oops. Music is off. Finally. I was talking to video because I just turned the music off.
Oh, you can turn the music off, but I can't turn the music off. How fair is that?
Because you don't know how to.
Exactly. Exactly my goddamn point.
Yeah, so don't let him know.
Yeah, let me know what.
You'll find out later.
God damn it.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
The sentence I'm up to. I just have to marry Takaku. I just saved that sentence for you.
That's gonna be still harder to do. Because in order to get the thing.
What's the voice you're using for at the moment?
What?
The voice for her. Machiko.
Mature. Yeah.
Did a mature voice?
What?
I didn't see this. Well, we could have stopped the last video here.
But you wanted to continue going. Ding! 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 A few minutes later.
I want to click.
No!
Oh.
After that little incident, we relocated to the kitchen. The smell of food filled the air. Despite the younger girl's easygoing attitude, always humming some cheerful melody, I found my cheeks still burning from embarrassment. To think that a girl would say such a thing. I quickly shook my head to clear the thoughts from my mind and turned towards the elder sister.
You don't want to get married to her? I would. I would happily go there and marry her.
This soup is delicious. Is Miko-chan usually the one doing the cooking around here?
Yay, I'm glad you like it, Takehiro. I don't usually cook, so I made a few lucky guesses. Okay, that's it. If I did marry her, if she was real, I would teach her how to cook, just to be nice. Well, we'll learn together, because I have no idea how to cook either.
I'm actually a pretty good cook.
I would
It is rather delicious, Mr. Chan. Perhaps you should do some more cooking from now on. It would allow me more time to lounge around. That was a cut. Well, the first step to getting your wedding sash is to become a good housewife, and that includes cooking.
Wow, that's a bit rude. But not like they'll understand. It looked like you were turning into the Scream Mask. With that open mouth with the thing.
That happens when I get a cramp. I added this with a bit of amusement, following Miko-chan. Machiko's.
They take it seriously, though.
I don't know. I took another sip of soup for a few lucky guesses. This dish has turned out pretty well.
I want to taste it now. See?
No.
Oh, why? She's mine. That's her. That's yours.
So what? I'm not saying anything.
My blonde.
Yeah, you're into blondes, aren't you?
And we're never sending them the list. Unless you ain't kind of find a way how to get her. Oh wait, you do. That's true. Wrong voice. That's true. I learned how to cook, and I cook for you. And
this one.
Oh great.
Bless you. What?
I was just worried about something. And I don't know what else, but it'll be fun learning. There's an echo.
You've noticed that just now? I've noticed this for the entire time. Mako, you should stop that. You know very well that it would be pointless for you to marry him. Only the villagers know how to craft a wedding sash. And we both know this will not happen. That is not necessarily true, Machiko-chan. I keep going to say Mako.
Oh, I know what to do easily for the choice when we come to it.
It only becomes ever more evident that you are not of this world, Takako. The villagers do not tolerate our existence. How did I fuck that up so badly?
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention.
They despise us. We could never ask such a favor of them.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. Something else was going on in my head at the moment.
Meow.
No.
All we have to do is find some way to make the villagers accept you. But I guess I'll need to learn more about the village itself before we can do that. The pale-haired woman shook her head slowly, her ears flattering against her head as she did. It is not that simple. They would never trust us. Humans and fox spirits have never been able to get along. I am honestly surprised that you have been able to tolerate us this long.
Would you get along with them?
If they didn't take off with my underwear. But I don't think they would go for guys' underwear. So I'm alright.
Yeah, just dating one of them. Didn't we have a conversation like this in the last year?
Not that I remember.
How would you not remember? We just did.
I don't know. I'm very forgetful. It's been 3 years
I'm
after
the
all.
forgetful one here.
It's been 3 years after all.
What? 3 years? What? Why don't I remember anything?
I would be happy to be proven wrong. And you are free to stay here as long as you wish. Until, of course, you too grow weary of our ways and decide to leave.
Just look at the face cam.
Meow.
Why did I have to have the fan on? Well, it's so hot. Not like we can tell from in here now. Oh yeah. Oni-sama, please don't say things like that. I didn't want to do that.
So you want me to stop? So you want me to stop staring at the camera now?
Sorry, I was staring at the camera before.
You told me to stare at the camera. So I was staring into the camera.
I should look at the face cam, not the camera.
I was looking at the camera. Of course not. I wouldn't abandon someone just because they are different species. That's not the Gushiken Takehiro. No, wait, that's not the way Gushiken Takehiro does things.
And that's not how we do things. Along with
Exactly.
Cameron, a couple of other people.
Cameron just faps in the corner.
Luckily not here, in my house.
Well, I've never been over here.
I feel
Yeah.
safe. I feel safe for now until I'm right.
However, I do remember the village elder telling me that it wasn't just the fox spirits. It sounded like humans and spirits everywhere have been on bad terms for a long time. Do you know why, Machiko-san? I do not recall. Much information is withheld even from someone such as myself. Most spirits keep to themselves these days. There are a few exceptions. Suyuri being one of them. Powerful spirits come and go as they please, but they tend to remain in their world. Fox spirits, however, have no place to go. We are stuck in the human world.
I would invite them to my house. Maybe when my family is here, not when I'm by myself.
That's a lie and you know it.
Oh, and soon as people from the school watch this. Oh God.
Throw you under the bus.
They're just gonna say these things tomorrow or the next day. Depends if they watch that.
Depends if you fucking hate me still.
Huh?
Jesus
I
Christ.
didn't realize it was like that. I guess I'm finally learning stuff.
God damn it.
What?
Nothing. Well, this Suyuri character lives in the shrine, right? We should try asking her for some new ideas.
Look at the face suddenly changed.
I wasn't looking at the face, I was looking at the text.
Why wouldn't you want to look at their faces?
I was looking at the text! And I knew my fucking words were going to come out.
Do you look at them when I'm reading my words?
Yes.
What part of them?
The face. Yeah.
Of which one?
Who do you think?
Of yours?
Of course. No. We do not need to go see her. Absolutely not. No, I don't want to see her. I don't want to. I was somewhat taken aback by Machiko's suddenly childish way of speaking. It reminded me of the times I had been told to go visit the doctor when I was younger, complaining and throwing tantrums along the way.
I wasn't looking at the text, but I was thinking like, no, of like, I don't want to go to the doctor, but then I just read the text, it's like,
Doctor.
oh.
But isn't she the only one who can help us? I refuse to go. Suyuri is a fiend. I dislike the idea of spending even a second in her presence.
Then what was that dream about her then?
Why do I feel like there is something? She can't be that bad, can she? Besides, if anything happens, I'll protect you. Fine.
Well,
If it really means that much to you, I will attempt to lead you to the shrine again. But you will enter the grounds alone. I don't want to go anywhere near that place. You will be on your own, Takakun.
Nakama Nisama? Depending on the situation.
Absolutely not. I forbid it. You are not allowed to follow us under any circumstance. Mako.
Fine, I'll stay here, just like you said. I'll be here, in the mansion, all alone, unprotected, all by myself.
Put in the guilt chip.
Who knows what might happen to me?
Oh,
I could
jeez.
get trapped under a bookcase and die.
Jeez, it's so dark. I was watching
still like it.
I was watching as the face descended, though.
I'll sleep on the banana peel and die. I'll get bored and die.
Bored. Of course.
I'll be so super duper bored. Sitting here all alone in the same place, day in and day out. She's really trying to go.
Fine, I get it, Yumi. Come along. But you must be on your best behavior, little one. No running around and no talking unless spoken to.
Okay.
And the attitude changed. Despite Mako's cheerfulness, I couldn't help but wonder what had happened between Machiko and this Suyuri for her to react so strongly. I decided that maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to spend some time with the two sisters to get to know them a little bit. Well, I do have 2 weeks until I need to get back to my own world, so there's really no need to rush. How about we do something else instead? I'm sure Machiko-san wouldn't mind the distractions. Well, the longer I can stay away from that place, the better. How about bringing Miko-chan along to go fetch some desserts for us? There are oranges, apples, and a small vineyard behind the mansion. I could whip up some cream to go with it if you would like.
I wonder how the cream would taste like.
God damn it. Sure, that sounds easy enough. Let's go get us some delicious
Alright.
As Mako led me towards the garden of the impressive mansion, she seemed a little quiet, as though she had something on her mind. I wanted to ask her about it. Yes, I know.
It's okay.
Oh.
I posted it again.
But something about the way her ears sagged and her tail hung low told me that it probably wasn't the best idea.
What?
Wait, why did Adele cross the road?
Why?
To say hello from the other side.
That was so cheesy. What is this? I'll give her it. Wait, when did the thing go?
Oh yeah. You read the last one.
Yeah, I know. So now we stay on this panel. So, if you like this video,
Wait. Just go for a little bit more, okay? Just don't rush. So just keep reading for a little bit more.
this is gonna turn into a fucking hour.
No, wait.
I decided I would simply try to cheer her up. So, which do you prefer, Mako-chan? Apples, grapes, or oranges? We could gather all three, but I bet we can grab a few for ourselves first.
I lost my mouse.
You're a mouse.
No, seriously, where is it?
You're a mouse.
Oh,
It disappeared.
Disappear, please. Oh, that's my word.
Yeah. That's why it wasn't
Apples, I guess? I knew a fox bear once, a friend of only summer, who loved apples. I can't remember her name though. Applesome? I just wanted to say. There, I guess my head's a bit hollow.
I guess your head is a bit hollow.
No. There's a brain in there.
Apples are awesome. Crunchy on the outside and sweet on the inside. And your head isn't hollow, silly. If that was true, I think I'd be stuck in that jail cell.
Did I lose the mouse again?
No.
Where is it?
I'm not gonna point it out.
Not like they'll see. Where you're pointing at?
Now it's gone.
Where did you move it to?
It just disappeared when I went to move it. When I went to move it, it just disappeared.
Yeah, I moved it there deliberately. Just to make you look. Only Sama didn't. Only Sama did most of the thinking there. I just sort of went along with what she said.
Well, someone has to take the lead.
Yep.
Besides, I'm still grateful for your help all the same.
Yeah, Hey, no, you heard him. You guys have to take the lead.
He didn't say anyone had to take the lead. He said that just
Someone had to. For certain activities.
I playfully flicked Mako's forehead with a grin. See? It doesn't sound hollow at all. I'm sure there's plenty of clever thoughts in that pretty little head of yours.
That's good. Except that. Ow. Meanie.
God damn it. Now you know I'm right, at least. Let me try that again. Now you know I'm right, at least. Anyway, let's go get those apples, shall we?
I need to pay attention.
Of course you do. You're too busy listening to the music outside.
No, I'm just wondering what's going in my head.
Nope. Too busy listening to the music outside.
Something's been going on
Nope.
in my head.
Music outside.
No, that's what you've been listening to.
At least I've been able to say my lines properly.
Okay, I'll get them. You go fix that basket over there.
Alright, let's get down to business.
Let's get down to business.
Feeling hyped, I went to grab one of the baskets stacked nearby and returned to Mako, who had started climbing one of the trees.
You know where the song is from, right?
Yes. The girl looked accustomed to climbing, but her small hands had me a bit worried. Birds.
Well, they won't hear it, but we will.
Hanging from a tree branch with just her legs, she checked to see if the apples were ripe. Oh no. Why do I feel like there's another...
I don't know. Doesn't look that bad.
Oh dear. Mako-chan, be careful. You might slip. Ow. The girl had thrown an apple at me, and while my reflexes let me catch it with ease, the force behind it still stung my palm a little. Of course, I did exaggerate a bit for the girl.
I'll be fine, Takiko. I've been climbing these trees all my life.
Even the most experienced climbers end up running into trouble if they aren't careful. I smiled weakly at the girl's excited attitude, placing the apple I caught in the basket.
You don't know what you're talking about. I'm a fox spirit. I won't fall. I'm super careful.
Famous lost words.
I'll grab the apples near the top. The apples?
Wait, Mako-chan. Unless you can fly, I don't think you should go for those.
I just said a word.
What?
That's right. Why? I can't do that, silly Taku.
I want to say this.
No, I did. No, there was nothing there.
It's not working.
But I can't do that, silly Bakugan. Who has ever heard of a flying fox spirit? The echo helps with this.
As expected, the moment Mako tried to reach for one of the apples near the top of the tree, the girl ended up losing her footing and tumbled towards the ground with a loud crack. Mako! Ouch. My reflexes quickly kicked themselves into gear, trying to catch the girl before she hit the ground. Unfortunately, I didn't notice the apples scattered around the tree, and as a result, ended up tripping over them. I managed another few steps and was able to catch Mako before I dropped to the ground. My head was throbbing once I had recovered from the fall. I tried to sit up, but I found myself held down by a small but substantial weight.
See, it's not that bad.
Opening my eyes, I looked up to see Mako sitting on my lap.
See, it's not that bad.
I mean, at least you can see the shirt
Of the guy.
yeah, right there.
Okay. We'll end this video here.
Yeah, we'll leave you on this.
Yeah,
Leave that.
I got the picture for the video, obviously,
Technically, you do.
and I got a picture for the last video too.
Well then. If you like this video, please leave a like down below. If you want to see more of this, please subscribe to the channel, and we will keep you updated as we can. And until next time, you can leave comments down below. Tell us how your days have been going. Tell us if you need anything. Tell us how you're liking the series. And for the most part, we'll see you next time.
Yep. Okay, now I'm gonna see if my cat girl arrived.
I don't know how to stop this. Why are you leaving me?
I'm gonna get my cat girl.
I can't finish the video.
You're not questioning my cat girl?
No.
Well, fine. You don't get to see her or talk to her.